Welcome everyone to 7 Minutes or Less, talking about the shows you love and want to get into. Today we will be talking about She-Ra and the Princess of Power. And yeah, I know, this is weird. What is this guy doing reviewing a show geared towards a younger audience and more towards girls of various ages? Well, I can tell you it's really not geared toward just that specific demographic, and I've been wanting to get into an animation web series for a while now, so awkwardness aside, let's get into this. She-Ra and the Princess of Power is about Adora, to which, in my opinion, if the intent of these characters were to have names associated with their character archetype, it's quite adorable. Like, Adora. Get it? Adorable. Okay, that's enough. This show is also a reboot reimagining of the 1980s version, which I have not seen nor heard of till this last week. But the show is about Adora, who has been raised and trained by Horde, amongst many other cadets of the planet Etheria. At the top of her game and best in her class, she doesn't realize her upbringing until one day she gets lost in the woods with her friend and comrade Katara. Adora finds this magic sword that ends up transforming her into She-Ra, the Princess of Power. It's there Adora also meets Glimmer and Bow, two members of Bright Moon in the same planet of Etheria, where she begins to question why she found it and what she's supposed to do with that power. It's pretty much a basic plot with a serialized tale progressing the storyline with every episode. In these 13 episodes, you get all the lore and simple stories you can handle. On that note, seeing the criticisms over this show saying it's too simplistic, I really can't agree. When you want to go in the form of animation and have a story that actually has a lot of depth, you want to give it a small dose of intel for each episode. You don't want to overwhelm the senses. In my eyes, it helps with character depth and motivations. And I mean, not all shows benefit from this, but for here where it may seem familiar, I think it's forgivable to see it like other shows in the same formula. It's not quite a copy and paste story like the rest out there, it's just in formula. But honestly, you have a quirky set of characters to follow as they explore the lore, helping you understand the story. A lot of these characters and elements I was pleasantly surprised on how they were characterized. Led by a mostly female cast, you get desires, personal relationships, motivations of many different kinds. But this would also lead many to believe that with a strong female set of characters, you probably would get dumb, stupid, if not blubbering male characters that are just absolute idiots. This isn't completely true, as we see our secondary main character, Glimmer, Princess of Bright Moon, who is leader of a rebellion against a horde that Adora is a part of, or was a part of, has a friend named Bow, who is an archer, go figure, that provides insight to both girls when they are panicking over circumstances or don't quite know what to do just yet. Some of these situations these three go through are absolutely hilarious, fun, and sometimes exciting. There is a set of voice cast members with the counterparts they are playing having the same ethnicity value. Your imagination can wonder over the possibilities. But in the end, this show is geared for children a lot younger than me, but even with me watching, I had a good time. You can binge watch this in a day. Characters like Glimmer and Bow have excellent chemistry and good writing to boot, so you get that they are teenagers faced with big challenges the adults did long ago. The burden is on them to set things right, and even they struggle with the adults at points to get things done. I think kids will like this even if it does seem a little run-of-the-mill. It has its own identity, and it's a ton of fun. I've even chuckled at some of its randomness while it presents some mature tones without compromising its own nature of storytelling. I'm gonna give She-Ra, the Princess of Power, a B+. Alright guys and gals, thank you so much for watching. I know this was a little weird and out of nowhere and maybe, I don't know, unnecessary, but either way, I really had a blast with this season and show because I've never heard of it and I thought, why not give it a go? And if you're interested in seeing She-Ra and the Princess of Power and found my review interesting enough or informative enough, give me a like, maybe a share, and if you would be so gracious, subbing would make all the difference. If you're new to my channel, check out what I do. I create all sorts of stuff, even the stuff that comes together and make a universe. Your support means everything to me, and just by that alone, I'll get you more reviews in the future. You all have a fantastic and wonderful day.